Hi, Jules here. Good morning. My phone is not working. I mean, as a piece of technology, it is. Oh, that was my kitty. It is functioning. But long story short, I'm changing network providers, and I don't have the new SIM card. That's probably on me, or maybe not. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna use this opportunity when no one will call me, text me, nothing of a sort to do what I've been meaning to do for a very long time. So, a short story readathon. This is chapter yours. All right. Let me show you what's on the menu today, and we can get started. I mean, I will have to make some tea first, but then I will immerse myself in the world of short stories. I was spending that Saturday at my parents' house because my mom had a surgery and I was looking after the kittens. And she doesn't drink much tea, and so I always bring this little tin with my favorite teas. And today it was I mean, not today, but that day it was Lady Grey. I didn't know Lady Grey existed, but it is delicious, and I do feel the difference between Earl and Lady. Alrighty, so here's what's on my reading menu today. First, I'm gonna go with Thomas de Quincey on the murder considered as one of the fine arts. It is a tiny book, and there is how many pages? 56. So this will be my first read of the day. Then I will move on to the yellow wallpaper, which is a 6,000 word short story. So we'll see. It's probably very creepy. There are some creepy pictures in it, and I've heard a lot of things about it. So this is my second read. Then I want to move on to The Legend of Sleepy Hollow by Washington Irving, a classic. There are also some drawings and pictures in it, so should be fun. I loved the movie, and I think that started my interest of the story. So yes. And then at the end of this little stack is Thomas Mann, Death in Venice, probably the longest of the short stories here. It's 95 pages, but pretty big font. So we'll see how it will go. And if I will have some time left in the day, which I assume I will, I have two more longer stories that are not necessarily considered as short stories. I have Franz Kafka's Trail, and I have George Orwell's Animal Farm. So we'll see. A beautiful snowy day, perfect for snuggling up with a book. These were these were pretty tough 2 weeks in my life. I was staying at my parents' house so I could look after the cats, and my mom, once she got out of the hospital, she had a knee replacement surgery done, and it was quite complicated procedure with a lot of side effects. She was in pain. So I decided to stay with her so I can help her through the first days of her recovery. And I was quite happy that during this Saturday my phone was off. But that doesn't mean I left her completely alone and unattended, because she did call my work phone to talk a little bit. And as you can see here, mm, she just, yeah, she needed the company. And I was very happy to give it to her. Bastille Presents Ampersand is my favorite reading album. It's full of stories itself, but it's a perfect companion if you just want to read and listen. All right, book number one done. It was very different. I did not expect this kind of discourse on murder, but it was very comical and really worth the read. It made me go into Amazon and buy Paradise Lost. I do have fragments of it, but it kind of inspired me to get the full full copy. So this is a good, very different read. So wow, I'm really, I don't know what to say. It was comical in some parts. Kind of, well, not murder is not comical at all, but the way it was described in this book and the comparison between one crime and the other, comparing it to fine arts or complete opposite of that, was unexpected. I loved it. I'm sorry I'm looking there, but my cat is throwing a tantrum right now. Anyway, this one is complete. I did mark some good quotes, so I'll show you them later. Now, moving on to the yellow wallpaper. Let's give it a try. I needed a little kitty break because who doesn't love a kitty break? This is Stefan. He's one of the two British cats that we have with my parents, and he's just so lovely. I usually don't do stuff like that. I don't have the mental capacity to focus on something for so long. And that's why I decided to give it a try with short stories. For me, reading is a pleasure, and it's not a race, it's a marathon at its best. There is a lot of pressure sometimes on creators to do these untangible things, but I decided to take it slow. I knew right there and then that I'm not going to read That Trial and Animal Farm, but it's okay. I'm not racing anyone. I did it for myself. I wanted to see how reading so many books, and four is many for me. I wanted to see how reading so many books in one day will make me feel, because I've never done something like this before and it made me feel amazing. So I'm planning doing more of these in the future. For example, I have planned to do a readathon of Shakespeare plays, and who knows, maybe I could do some live reading of it. Anyway, the yellow wallpaper was definitely a great read. I did recorded some thoughts, so you'll see it for yourself. But I also did a lot of scribbling on the pages with a pencil because, as you know, I do like a good pencil, which is why I recently bought a new pack, and I am proud of it because it made me smile. And we should do more of things that make me smile. Also, pictures in this book were super creepy, and I do not know the purpose of them at all. Now, this is Lucian. He's just always happy to be on camera. Decided to switch up my reading spot for The Legend of Sleepy Hollow, and as you can see, Lucian really tried to hijack my session, but I loved this day. I didn't cook, I just ordered in. I didn't bother with anything remotely something that required effort other than flipping through the pages and drinking tea. I needed this rest because I didn't sleep well for the past couple of days and weeks. So having this 12 hours of not doing anything remotely productive was fantastic. Okay, I am almost done with oh my god, I got so distracted by the sun. I'm almost done with The Legends of the Sleepy Hollow, but it's sunny and I think I'm gonna go for a walk. I'm gonna leave my phone behind and return to reading later. I miss spring so much already, so every chance I have of seeing sun and kind of squinting my eyes, I will take it. So a little break for a walk. It's below zero, so this is just perfect. Snow is melting or melted already, but I don't care. So, yes. I'm just going to go enjoy some sun outside. All right. Hi, it's me again. I went for my walk, I took a nap, I ate my lunch. Now it's time to read the last book on my daily stack, and it will be Death in Venice by Thomas Mann. It's the longest one out of all my four short stories, so it will probably take me the whole afternoon and evening because I am a little tired, but it's okay. I had a wonderful day overall. So it was nice to kind of decompress after a very tough week and to prepare for another tough week. So moving on to Death in Venice. Hello. Again, it's me. I finished reading the death. Death in Venice. Just Death in Venice, not the death. Anyway, you can tell that it's late because I'm rambling, but it's okay. A success. I call this entire day's worth operation a success. My short stories readathon was amazing. I loved it, and it really gave me a sense of fulfillment. So I'm glad. And I think it's a perfect exercise for people struggling with reading. Like, pick up a couple of short stories and check it off your list. It will give you this sense of accomplishment as well. So I'm very happy. It worked. I had a wonderful day. Like I said, after a very tough week and in preparation of another tough week. So, yet another brilliant idea of my beautiful mind, which I loved. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you. I appreciate all the kind words, and I'll see you next time, probably with a review. So, thank you and see you soon. Bye.